talking about money, knowing that you already have all the money that you desire, 11 on the timer, you already have all the money that you desire. It's about your money consciousness and what you truly believe when it comes to money, what your subconscious mind says about money, what your self-concepts are when it comes to money, your language, the words that you speak. You have to not say things like you're broke. Don't say those type of things. Don't say cheap. Don't you have to really retrain your mindset, but you first have to be aware of how you are currently speaking about money. It's also about not being afraid to put money out there, meaning don't be afraid to use your money. Money in, money out. Money in, money out. Money in, money out. Money in, money out. So you desire for money to come in, but money like, okay, but you ain't gonna use me. You ain't gonna put me in circulation. You're not going to put me in rotation. Money loves being in rotation, right? So you have to let go of the scarcity mindset of there's not enough, and whatever other belief systems that you may have associated with money and finances and the infinite ways that there are of receiving money. Don't limit money. That's that scarcity mindset. You only think money can come from working, or you don't have to work and money can flow to you, especially the divine feminine. She receives. She's a receiving energy, right? So you can just flow and match the frequency and be in the receptive mode, and it will just magnetize to you. It will find you, right? So however that is, you'll be in the right place at the right time. You're always in the right place at the right time, right? So continuously doing the money mindset work and trusting and believing that you are always shifting and moving towards your desired financial timeline, okay? There's a version of you that has the money that you desire. Creation is finished. Everything you desire is already here. There's a version of you already living that lifestyle. You have to match the frequency, the mindset, subconscious mindset. You have to do a complete shift within your own self-concepts, your own belief systems, and so forth, right? Before you are able to really make those shifts into the reality where you have those things. The money, it's not just the money, it's the opportunities, the people, all of it, the lifestyle. Whatever you desire, all things are possible. All things. Not some things, all things. All things are possible. You just have to match the frequency of that which you desire, and you attract it to you. But you have to, the way that you clean your energy up is by assuming that you already are the version that is already out there. Talk to that version of you. Hey, what do we do to get over there? What's the path to get this way? Oh, okay. You want to be in that relationship, and you see yourself. You got to visualize it. Visualize yourself with that relationship. Okay, with the money, with the opportunities, with whatever it is. You got to see yourself. You got to imagine it. You got to tap into it. You got to use your imagination. That's what your imagination is for. Not just to be creative here on the 3D realm. No, it's to use your mind, your mind to really be able to shift wherever you desire on this earth. There's so many different versions of earth. So the quote unquote new earth is you continuously shifting and leaving the old earth behind. So it's like the level that you stop at is the level that is the earth that you remain on. You get what I'm saying? Everyone is shifting, like, I want to say 1 billion times a second or something like that. Like, we're constantly moving. We're energy. So you have to match the frequency of the money, of the romance that you desire. You can't be mean-spirited and treat people like crap and really expect to get an angel, really expect to get somebody that's going to treat you right. You got to do that heart work. You got to clean up your frequency. Because what you're sending out, what your aura is beaming out is dark energy. That's why you're attracting that. They may be pretty on the outside, they may be handsome on the outside, but really their energy is not. They got some cleaning up to do. That's why you got to really pay attention and sit with people to see, like, people's energy, it leaves with you. That's why you got to cleanse your space. That's why you got to, open up the windows if you've had guests over, sage, and use your incense, your Palo Santo, all of that. You got to speak over your house. You got to speak over your life. You got to speak ahead of what you desire. Right? Before you go, you got to speak that intention of protection, or that prayer of protection, whatever you desire to call it. You're speaking that out. Right? And that's continuously how you also call in those things that are not as though they were. Okay? So it's really knowing how to use what has been given to us. Anything, it doesn't matter, any tool, it doesn't matter if it's a book, it doesn't matter if it's cards, it doesn't matter if it's candles, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, right? It's being able to truly interpret. Let me say this where it can really be grasped, and no matter what it is, you really want to be able to use it for what it's really meant for. These tools are here on the 3D realm for our advantage, no matter what it is. So when you have, let's say, you have scripture, you can use scripture to your advantage, but not necessarily the way that they may have taught you that it's supposed to be used, to keep you boxed from knowing who you really are. That's why you have to get out the matrix. That's why a lot of people have certain belief systems about money in the first place. Some people believe that it's wrong. And so they think, oh, people are stealing money, and just no matter where they go, or you're trying to rob me, you're trying to get the cheapest thing possible. Why would money come to you and you don't even want to use money? You want to just barely have a little bit in scarcity mindset, so you can always pick off the bottom shelf even when you go to the grocery store. So you're going to keep getting a little bit because you won't even say, you know what, let me at least give myself middle shelf items or middle priced items. You get what I'm saying? What is your relationship with money? You really have to pay attention to all of your habits, because that is the equality that money is going to flow back to you. That's the magnetism that is going to magnetize back to you. And that's in all things, not just the money, but apply it to the relationships, to your confidence, to everything that you do. Being disciplined, all of it. But realize you already have everything that you desire, that entire lifestyle. You just have to continue to visualize it for yourself and communicate with your higher self, as also be self-aware of your thinking patterns and so forth, to be able to break out. You got to do that work. You got to unlearn everything that you've been taught, and you got to be a fisher of men, meaning you got to be a fisher of knowledge. You have to fish. You have to have an eager to want to know, hold up, there's more out here. Let me explore. Let me open up another book. Let me use this tool. Let me use this or that. Let me use some cards. Things only have the value and the meaning that you put on it. It's all tools and it's all information for us to use to help us and guide us as we are on this journey. And the name of the game is energy. And she don't play. Energy does not lie. It's frequency. We're all frequency. So everything is everything all at once, right? There's infinite possibilities. So it's really, again, the metaphysics and so forth, quantum physics, right? However, it's magic. It's creation. It's all of it. But the creation is finished. Everything is already, it's finished. We always exist somewhere. So even when we do, transition, we wouldn't even necessarily realize we have, so to speak, because we always exist. It would be for the people that no longer are able to connect with our physical bodies from where we left on the earth, if that makes sense. But our spirit will always exist. The body goes, but the energy doesn't. The spirit continues forever and always. The spirit cannot be created nor destroyed. It always exists. The energy just is. But the energy, the spirit, the spark, the divine spark has the ability to prove that death doesn't exist. That's why we come to the shadow world, which is earth, and we go through that whole earthly experience. And here we are. But we always exist somewhere, and that's completely different for a lot of people to be able to receive, possibly, but take what it is, it doesn't change. What it is doesn't change, just because of another person's inability to be able to grasp, right? It is what it is, and when you become aware of what it is, it's best to use it to your advantage. And the good thing is, you are the divine spark. You have the power to create the money, to say, I desire this, I desire that. Whatever you speak is how it goes. So stop speaking negativity, because that's all you're calling into you. If you having a nasty attitude, that's all you attracting back to you. Money don't want to be around nasty attitudes and so forth. Money like, clean your energy up first. You get what I'm saying? Yes, and that's more so a lot of, let me say, for those that are coming from not having the money to being able to have the money, right? Because we see a lot of people that do have the money and they do a lot of things that they should not do, but money isn't just everything, right? It's required to live, but that each energy is responsible for itself, right? Each energy is here to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, so money, money is a frequency. So you can still, sometimes you got to let go of things to get to where you desire to be. But some people are born into certain situations because that's the frequency that they came in on. But they could be dealing with other things. You get what I'm saying? Health and money is not the all. It's about answering your calling and so forth, and waking up to be able to realize, hey, I am able to, your calling is to really be able to wake up and get to that, what we would call Christ consciousness, of the Krishna, the Buddha, of really of that type of consciousness, and realizing you are the all, so you are in control, so you command what it is that you desire from this earth. It's we have the laws of the universe. There are laws of the universe. So you have the laws of polarity, right? If there's people, there's going to be the people with money that do the nasty things and so forth, but they still are attracting certain things to them that they may not realize. So they still need to cleanse up their energy as well. It just so happens that they already have the money, but it still doesn't matter as far as energy is concerned. It may form in the lack of, they may have a disease or something that they may deal with, or whatever else. Their lack may be in a different area. Your lack just may happen to be in the financial, the money of what I'm speaking on right now, right? To help clear that up. Lack can come in many different forms. People can have lack of confidence and people can have the money and still be sucky on the inside, right? But money is still required. You still got to have a bed. You still have to have a lamp. You still got to have lights. You still have to have water. The world requires money. The 3D, the Matrix, they want to have a system where you have to have the money. Okay, play the game. You got to get in and play the game, and you can't be afraid of the money. And that's what I'm talking about, your money mindset. You have to get in there and jump in and play the money game, if that's what it requires. You have to know the rules of money. You have to be able to really tap in and connect with that frequency if you are really desiring to shift to a frequency to where you have the money. You have to visualize yourself in that energy, on that timeline. What timeline how does that timeline look for you? What are you doing? Where are you going? You're most likely not working for nobody. So where are you going? What are you doing? How does your day what does your day consist of? Do you have a business of your own? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a creative? Do you go travel, or do you create a family? What are you doing? What are you going to certain classes? What does your life look like? If you really truly desire the money, do you have the mindset and the habits and the discipline of someone that has large sums of money? Are you able to be on time? Are you able to make appointments? Are you able to make phone calls? Are you able to do business? Are you able to be so self-aware of yourself that when you go into certain places, you enter and overstand fully if something feels off when it comes to, let's say if you're in the bank and it's like, I don't know, I'm not about to sign this. Something feel off with this. I don't want to open an account here, or whatever. You can tell when not, because you got to be able to protect your income, your assets, your finances. So again, it's about having that complete mindset. So when you're speaking to your higher self, hey, what did we do to get here? They go say, hey man, we was reading books. We had to start doing this. You get what I'm saying? We had to buy this ticket to go to this conference. You have to connect with money. If you want, you have to know money and learn money, and also remove what you have learned when it comes to money, and use all the other tools that are here to create the entire lifestyle, even outside of money. Like I said, it's not just about the money, it's about everything. Like I said, you desire to have a good business, but you don't want to look at yourself to see that your customer service needs some help. You have to really, it's holistic, right? You have to have a holistic point of view. So I'm gonna leave it there. I think I've said more than a mouthful for you all to be able to chew on, but that is just, really the best way to begin living the life you all desire, because I know there's so many people out here, especially since 2020, right? So many situations has taken place. So many people have lost people. My condolences. People have had to move. People have had to shift. People are waking up. People are realizing what is going on. People are hurting. People's health has been affected. People have been homeless. People have been trying to get jobs, and everybody had to work from home, and then all these businesses shut down. People are trying to recover. Like, everybody's just like, what is going on out here? And it's all about, okay, how do you really get the money? Well, it's really about turning within. You have to be in the world, but not of it. There, I'm going to use those scriptures again, correct? Because they're there for my benefit. Some, depending on how, there's certain things that, you can pull from everything. I'll say that. all ears are welcome listening to this, no matter who you are, no matter what your belief systems are, right? You know, it's really knowing that you are the one in control. You create what is your self-belief systems is what you should be focused on, not anything outside of you. You need to be focused on your own your self concepts. That's who you, it's like you need to be focused in and speaking to the universe within your own self, because it's universe, YOU. It's all one verse, right? It's all one, all everything all at once. It's the infinite, the number 8, right? Or the infinity symbol. It's all, it's like it just keeps going. So use what comes on your path along your journey to help you. If you've come across this message, then you're definitely on the frequency of receiving money in some type of way. So be open to receiving the money that is flowing to you. It may be, you know, phone calls. It could be a bunch of things. I just feel like a bunch of things that are flowing to you at this time. That's what I'm picking up on, okay, for you all. But I really wanted to let you all know it's really about tapping into the laws of the universe. Tapping into the laws of the universe and seeing what, hey, you on this earth, you got to know how the universe works that you're living on and how you actually work. But instead, being in the world has distracted you from doing that very thing, which is what your true calling is. Know thyself, working on yourself, going within to get to the Christ consciousness, because y'all in your ego, but you should be in your consciousness. You have to change your subconscious mindset. And you do that through subliminals. I'm giving you all the keys and the answers. It's like you're a computer, but it's nothing wrong with technology and computers, but we are the computers. Tune yourself. What radio frequency are you tuned on? What's your radio station full of? What type of music do you play? You get what I'm saying? But as far as your energy is concerned, tune your chakras. What is emitting from each of your chakras? From your root chakra to you get what I'm saying, to all the way up to your crown chakra. I was talking about working on your heart earlier, right? Your throat chakra, speaking up, your solar plexus chakra, all of it, opening up your third eye, your sacral. I know I probably could have just went in order. So it's your root, your sacral, your solar, your heart, your throat chakra, and then you have your third eye chakra, and then you have your crown chakra, and then there's more chakras above us, right? We have what they, you know, that's kind of like the seventh heaven type of energy, you know, but we have like more, there's more outside of us. That's our aura and so forth. What are y'all listening? Like, what's your energy like? So tune in your own radio station. Tune in your own energy. How is your energy in relationship with love, with money, with how you think about yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Do you think you can do it? Do you feel you can do it? Do you know you can do it? Do you just get it done? Because you believe in yourself so much, you just take the action and just do it. So you walk it like you talk it, but you don't even talk it because you just get up and walk it. You get what I'm saying? Like, which level are you on? And it's okay wherever you're at. Do what fits your lifestyle. Not everybody wants everything, because with it comes responsibility, right? So I'm hearing no risk, no reward without risk, okay? So you have to take the risk. You know, it's like you got to shoot your shot. You got to believe in yourself. Work on yourself. Build your self-concepts about yourself overall. People will stop treating you a certain way once you view yourself a certain way. because you're setting those boundaries. You're saying, nope, this is where I draw the line, in the sand, and you're sticking to those things. So that's you most likely having to exercise your throat chakra and speak up for yourself, no matter what, right? So there's just a lot of different aspects and areas that I could tap into, but I just wanted to really get this message, to a lot of people that really are desiring to really get the money. You got to have the mindset before, you got to have the subconsciousness of a person with money if you really desire to get money. You get what I'm saying? And that goes with anything, but this is to really help you when it comes to the money. So this is your message, okay? I wanted to give to you all. You all can connect with me one-on-one down below in the description bar. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you added to the family. And I will see you all in the next one. I am Nala Latrice. Peace.